Before... Let me watch our Fleurdelys fight again. We get a easy R5 sword, but it's very specific to Arrow Rover. I think they played a different OST at the end. I liked a bunch of the music, the BGM during this part. I think this is when we first enter. While she's hanging, it's still the small form. And then she turns into the big form. Oh, we have male Rover in this cutscene.
Come to me, mighty God.
Ah, I can hear the English lines. And we're looking back at cutscenes. And then...
I'll whisper.
They fight. What happened to...
You would betray.
And then it's this part. Where Cartethyia comes over. We go back. You can hear her lines in English.
You would betray yourself.
No! This is not betrayal!
Ah, the Cartethyia Yen
A person
voice.
of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade.
Cantarella's English voice is
Both
pretty
you and
good.
I were cursed
Are
to be
injured.
mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says,
And then the male
as
Rover
long
voice.
as you stay true to yourself.
I thought we were gonna have Carlotta show up when
Then we'll be
Cantarella was alone there. You like Cantarella's Yen better? Cantarella's Yen sounds pretty
true
nice.
to myself.
Cartethyia tried hard to try and save Rover.
Imperators. No. Your own power.
This part was peak.
As long as I can save the person in front of me, I am not useless.
There's no turning back.
No retreat. At least, running down it.
I wonder what this was like in JP. The scream at the end.
Making joy forever.
I tried everything. How could this be? Again, I failed. I'm sorry.
It's part of the Welcome Hotaru Kingdom. I like how the Rover just tanked that icy mega blade sword with his training. The Rover just held it up and was like, I actually can take all of this. I like the part where she tried to go and save Rover though. I'm not sure if Rover needed saving. Maybe we should have put Rover. Maybe Rover should have put her in the little protection thing. The Sango is insane for blocking attacks. And Rover said, I can take on both of them. He did, that's true. He did tank, oh wait, you're right. He tanked 4 swords. Well, it wasn't just the one sword. That was the big one. And then all 3. Rover really is the god of this world, the god of the gods of this world. Curious to see, but I guess Rover can't deal. There are things the Rover can take care of. Rover can res people.
This warm light must not fade.
turning back.
Seek out a future
Time.
where I am your blade. We'll find it together. Righteous.
Casually holding off. And then Rover's expression here. And then Rover's upset. This awakening power is pretty sick. And then this is where we descend. And then we have our triple rover. The triple rover idea is actually pretty sick. Where we can play, we're just so upset, we just unlock all of our forms at once. Significant Sad, welcome back. You lost the 50-50 when going for Cantarella, now you only have 50 pulls left. You should still be able to get the next 2 limited 2.3 characters. Since we get an average of 120 pulls per patch. I think we don't get that many pulls this patch. Because this patch is only 30 days. It's 2 weeks shorter than normal. So I don't think you'll have enough pulls for the next 2 limited characters. Even with the monthly pass. Because this patch is shorter, and depending on how many pulls it takes you to go for Cantarella. If you're at 0 pity, because it might take you another 50 pulls. I don't think you're guaranteed. You might be able to guarantee like 1. Oh, they said 100 pulls roughly. So I think you will be able to guarantee 1. I'm not sure about 2 limited characters. And this patch is shorter. But if we're banking on extra pulls and 2.3 for the anniversary, maybe they'll give us 20 pulls for the Wuthering Waves 1 year anniversary. If you really like Cantarella, I think you can try and pull her out. And then there will be pulls if you have the monthly pass, especially for 2.3 characters. After this part, the next scene is over here.
We'll obey. Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
The triple intro.
Yeah!
Cartethyia didn't die. Let's watch this scene. This scene was also pretty sick. We got a whole fighting sequence. We kicked out some of the blades. The R seem to be stronger. I like the glow from the eyes after this one. And then the music here. She got what she wanted in the end. But this song is different than the other song.
We'll find it
Or is it the same
together.
Cartethyia. This part is pretty sick. Come on, Rover can't do that. I guess we need to be upset, and then we can fly across the water. Maybe one day we'll also be able to ski across the water. This part, upset Rover is a different Rover. I know, we should be able to fly with the Havoc.
There is no turning back this time. This will realize, it will realize.
frequency in her body is already...
Arbiter.
And then this is the Sentinel.
Despair not.
For all is not lost. I kind of wonder what they sound like in Japanese. I don't know if anyone uploaded a Japanese version. She is not dead. Basically, TLDR for the ending part. Cartethyia got resurrected, or she got the Sentinel essentially used the last of their powers to preserve and save Cartethyia. Don't worry, you'll be able to spend all your pulls and pull for Cartethyia and maybe 2.3 or 2.4. The song, I linked this one earlier. I don't know if this is the same. Oops. I posted. This was the link to the other song. I don't know if there are two songs or if there are one song. Let me highlight. This was the video. Oh, Japanese dub. 2.2 quest walk. Wait, let me see what they sound like in Japanese. Oh, and let me get to hear. Wait, I want to see this part in Japanese. The next morning. I guess she doesn't say very much. She just has her shy expressions. How would you rate the story? 9 to 10 out of 10. Oh, she doesn't say anything here. She just has some expressions. The sweet pout face was. What was it before? I think it was slightly after. She had the quick pout face that was only having no sound effects during that is criminal. And they didn't make any sound effects. Wait, yours did? Wait. Oh, and then this is our Cartethyia JP. With their sound over here, seems like she didn't say anything in the earlier part. Unless they turn off the sound effects. They do have voices here. Oh, it's bugged? Does that mean... Let's look at this one. All cutscene. Oh, all cutscenes. Because this is the cutscene one. I see. Final boss. Let's check out this one. Watch the JP voice. This is the scene I missed earlier because of my blur. Apple sounds like Dwarby in Japanese. At this point, she probably doesn't realize how powerful the Rover is. Rover says, I'll take things into my own hands. Don't go. Don't worry. I heard your request. And the Rover's probably like, you don't realize how powerful I am. She's like, don't go. It's not gonna be a happy ending. And then the Rover's like, don't worry. I'm the wish giver who has heard your wish. Thank you, 40s, for the hydrate earlier. Rover is giving later, giving wrong order. And this part... Oh, this is the part where we enter a boss. One more time in Japanese. I really like the cutscenes. But we haven't seen the meteor shower scene. Is that in the Cantarella story quest? Maybe the meteor shower scene's in the Cantarella quest. Oh, the Japanese big Fleurdelys.
Rover said, "Don't worry, I'm built different."
Pretty much. Wait, not in the Kanto quest? Oh, wait, it's a side quest. Oh, I see. I have to do the exploration quest. I thought it was in the main quest, and then I didn't see it in the main quest. Are Fleurdelys and Cartethyia the same person? Originally, they were not. Now the current version we have. Well, it feels like there used to be a Holy Maiden. And then the Threnodian remade Fleurdelys. So the Threnodian remade like their own version. And then their own version split into two versions. And we have Fleurdelys and Cartethyia. And then in the end, they combined together. Oh, did I look at the 4-cost sword echo skill? What does it say? And here's the fight. Now we have our JP voices. JP voices make it feel more like you're watching an anime. The Cantarella JP voice is pretty nice too. I feel like I might like the JP Cantarella better than the CN Cantarella.
私の気持ちは初めから一つです。
One more time. Cartethyia trying her best. Wow, this Fleurdelys really sound like a god creature.
一人でも救えるなら無駄ではありません。まだ引けない。せめてこの檻だけでも。
Thank you, Lil Cherry, for the 4-month resub. Yeah, I like Fleurdelys' voice in JP. But do you think both are the same even in the past? One of these are the 4 swords coming down. Was there only ever one version? But didn't the Threnodian create a version of the True Maiden after going through many iterations? And then that was how we ended up with Fleurdelys. She does look exactly the same. They're the same and they're both the same age. Well, these two versions here are both versions created by the Threnodian, right? Her scream? What did Titan say? Is it? Everything is Ayaya to you? Threnodian didn't create Cartethyia. Well, the Threnodian created Fleurdelys and then she split, right? So the Threnodian created like the Holy Maiden and then she calls her Fleurdelys. And then that version of her split into 2 parts. And then we got Cartethyia and then we got Fleurdelys. You just tuned in. Welcome back, Mr. Okay. F equipped in main slot by Arrow Rover. The Rover has to wield the sword. And I'm guessing the sword will be to buff our Arrow DPS in the future.
尽くしましたが、また誰も救えませんでした。
Yeah, the Threnodian molded Fleurdelys / Cartethyia, and then they became the 2 later. But once upon a time, there was another Holy Maiden, or no? Because didn't the Threnodian mold Cartethyia after the Sentinel's Resonator? That's why the True Maiden is dead, right? The True Maiden is the one that the Threnodian molded Fleurdelys after. And that's how come they look exactly the same. And then the version that the Threnodian molded, split herself up into the two parts.
ごめんなさい。
Oh, her gomenasai. Don't worry, you have the great Rover.
この温かい光を絶やすわけにはいきません。私の力も祝福も過去もあなたに託します。
Was Cantarella the real maiden that she molded herself after? Cantarella corrected herself by saying,
貴人様。
I like the JP voices. There's only one Cartethyia. The older version was when she split herself to seal the Threnodian. That was when she split herself into two. And then the Fleurdelys... But the Cartethyia was created by the Threnodian, right? In the first place. And then she split herself up later. Cantarella resonated with the Sentinels. So Cantarella was supposed to be the Sentinels' Holy Maiden. And she decided to give back her second awakening power. Oh, I did have a pretty good pause over here. Though I didn't get the one where it had more streaks going out of her eyes. The floor reminds you of the Ascension platform. Ah, it does have similarities with 33 Immortals. And she split herself because she wanted to preserve the part of her that wanted to live. It was kind of like almost like the good side and then the darker side of her. And then she left the Fleurdelys to... Fleurdelys, it seems like she was still fighting the Threnodian, but she was doing it in a slightly different way. Cantarella was the backup plan Imperator had to replace Cartethyia, but Cantarella didn't want to replace Cartethyia. And this is our second fight. Now we have our last cutscene. Still fighting all this time. And that was the cutscene at the end, where she was fighting until we walked in. They might not show the druid scenes here. I think this is just a cutscene. Yeah, the triple Rover team. I like how they gave us the triple Rover team. That really added a nice touch to the main quest. We're so upset we unlocked all of our powers at once. But we were able to wield all our powers at once. Big slash! We get countered. And the cinematics goes crazy. And then the BGM during a lot of the scenes synced up really nicely too. I saw where Cantarella's flowers were. I'm now looking forward to collecting the Cantarella flowers. I like the bigger Fleurdelys JP voice.
この先もあなたの剣となり、いつまでも支え続けましょう。
scene again. Yeah, the music was on point. I hope they release like the PVs for these songs.
There is no turning back this time. This will realize, it will realize.
こいつの体の中の周波数はもう
魚者よ、まだ悲しむ時で
Oh,
は
the
ない。
Sentinel voice in JP.
希望は残っている。
We're gonna operate on the echo powers.
インペラトル
Oh, they give you the
あなたは
summary.
もう
カルテジア。
I haven't used the skip function in a while. That's true, they give you the summaries for skipping. And there's one more cutscene. Yeah, I'm guessing this is like their test account that they just use to showcase the cutscenes. So I think that's why they're skipping.
抗う者は自らを塔に閉じ込め、残された黒潮に一人で立ち向かう。しかし彼女は知らなかった。黒潮は決して消えないということを。
But this is the final scene.
彼女は神の最も忠実なしもべな。
そうはさせない。人間は弱くつけ込まれやすい。でも黙って滅びはしません。
お前、まさか自ら完全性を捨てるとは。もしや私が授けた純真性まで。いや、だとすればお前の理性は時期に失われる。
悪は必ず正義に負ける。ここであなたは倒れる。
I will defeat
私
you
も
and await
でもこの先も
my own defeat.
抵抗の波は止まりません。偽りの神よ、これが私の反撃。
And then the Rover came at the very end. It did remind me of Saber, but the Excalibur theme too.
倒れてはこの世に壊せない壁などない。人の弱さを名式は利用してくるけれど、
Her eyes also lit up, kind of like our
名
Rover
式は
here.
利用してくるけれど、ただ黙って滅びるわけにはいかない。抵抗の波は決してやまない。文明はいつか名式が作ったこの檻を破る。はあ、今こそこの鉄の檻をこじ開け、光を入れる時、滅びをもたらすものを
Make way
招
for
き
your
入れなさい。
destroyer.
来たか。神を殺める者よ。
I like how it all ties back. She looks kind of like Jingxi. They are both oh, that's loud. They are both resonators. The scene is her fighting the Renodian so long in the tower. Is it implied that she did defeat him then? And that she was waiting for the one to come and defeat her? And then after you defeat her, because the resonators of the Renodians are their shackles. Everyone already has all the story uploaded. They really didn't waste a penny of their budget. I wonder if there are 2 songs or one for 2.2.